Okay, so welcome. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to canva.com. So you're going to open the website. So just type in canva.com. Then you're going to click on create. Then you are going to go all the way down to custom size. Then you are going to change the units to inches. Then you are going to put the width as 6.9 and the height as 10. Then you are going to click create new design. Okay, and it's going to open a brand new web browser for you. Okay, so give it a couple seconds. You have to deal with my internet and my rambling. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go to uploads. You're going to upload whatever design you don't want to make. And I'm going to use my ghosties. It's just a seamless file that I used. Now, I'm going to add a background to this because you want to add a background. If it's transparent, you'll see the see-through design of the composition notebook. So what I do is I go to elements. I pick an element that I like. I like this one. So what you can do is you're going to right click it and you're going to click it, go all the way down to set image as background. Okay. Then you're going to move your ghost steps and you're going to position them. How big, how small you want your design. That's all up to you. I did mine about this much and then I moved them around a little bit to position them where I wanted. So just like this, just got to play around with it a little bit. The choice is yours. Okay. Now, once I move it around, like it where I like it, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go back to uploads. You're going to upload your composition. You can get it from Etsy. You can get it from Zindy. You can get it from anywhere you want. So I usually position mine to about 3.5 width and about 2.5 height is where I'm going. So then what you're going to do is you're going to click align to page and you're going to click middle, which is wrong. Okay, so re-click the image and then you're going to go to align to page and you're going to click center. Okay, once it's clicked center, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the composition image and then you're going to use your keyboard, just move it up to exactly where you want. I want mine about that high, so that's where I'm setting mine. And obviously mine was a college ruled, but we're using wide now. It's just for an example. I messed up. I'm not fixing it, but that's the example. Okay. And then you're going to go to text, pick up whatever font you want. I wanted the Boo font because I liked it. So, and then I'm going to change it to a pink that I wanted to match with my design. I try to stay coherent. Then you type in whatever you want. So this is going to be my glitter notebook. So I typed in glitter. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to size it. I size it down to 30 just to move it around and see what I like. So just side click it and then come back to the word to move it up. And then move it up to what you want. I believe I went up to 50. I'm doing a voiceover, so let's see. Yeah, I went up to about 50, and then I moved it to center. Okay, that is what I wanted mine to be. Now, for the back page for the notebook, what you're going to do is click on Add Page. You can do the same thing we did before. So you're going to go to your elements first, upload your background. Same thing. You're going to go all the way down, click it Set Image as Background. Then you're going to go to Uploads. And then you're going to upload the ghost or whatever you want. I'm doing ghost. And then I'm going to space it out how I want, move it around. Same thing we did before. Play around with it, move it where it needs to be moved. Okay, just like that. That's where I want. I'm happy with it. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. Okay, that is our front page and that is our back page of our notebook. Now you're going to click on share. Then you're going to go all the way down to download. And then it should download it to you. So for me, it is do not change any of the settings or anything. Just click on download. It's downloading right there down there. And mine, I have a Mac. So it comes in a zipped file. So once it's downloaded, I will click on it and we'll unzip it. So once it's unzipped, I will go grab it. And then I'll grab both of those prints and then I will move over and I will click on print. So I'll go to File, Print. Now, this is very important. You want to change your media and quality, okay? You want to change your quality to best for the most vibrant colors, and you want to change your paper type to specialty paper, glossy, and just click print, okay? So far, I hope you guys are paying attention. I printed it on Crayola inkjet vinyl sticker paper. It's a little bit more affordable for you guys. And then I printed on my HP and the Inspire. That is what I printed this on, so let's see what happens. You've made your design, you've printed it, now we're going to laminate it. I'm going to show you two different techniques to laminate. First, you need a laminator, and you need to turn it on cold, and then turn it on, okay? Make sure it has to be cold if you have a laminator, okay? So here's the first technique. Okay, for this technique, you need your laminate and the print that we just printed. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take it on top of each other, just run it through the laminator. No need to peel anything or anything right now, just run it through. You're gonna run it through all the way down to like 1/3 of the laminate left on top. And then I will tell you exactly what to do. So just let it run a little bit through and then we'll walk through this. So I usually put it about halfway through. And then what I'm gonna do is turn off my laminator for a second. And then what you're gonna do is you can grab a weeding tool, you can grab whatever you want. I'm gonna use a weeding tool because I got nails and I'm not trying to struggle here. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you are going to peel a little bit of this, okay? Okay, peel a little bit of this, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a pair of scissors, and then you are going to cut just a little bit, not a lot. Just make sure your laminate doesn't fall back. Okay, just a little bit. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your laminate high. You're gonna turn it back on again. Make sure it is on cold, okay? Just let the laminate do its work. So you're like holding it at like an angle, but you're not pushing it down on yourself, okay? Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh wait, this lady's crazy. She's only laminating like the 1/3 of it. No, we're gonna laminate the whole sheet. I'm just teaching you guys how to do it. So just let the laminate go through. I usually hold it till the edge if I can. So give me a second, and then it's just like that. Okay, let it run through, and then when it comes out, I'll show you guys exactly how it looks. Okay, give me 1 second. We've run it through the laminator. It's all out. There's no bubbles, nothing. You see that? No bubbles, nothing. Okay, so what you're gonna do, excuse me, is you're gonna run it through the laminator just a little bit just to get it in and turn it off right away. Okay, now once you've turned it off, you're gonna grab the top sheet of your laminator, peel it back, grab your lamination peel from the back, pull it up, okay, just a little bit up for now. Then you're going to turn your machine back on again. Make sure you keep this at cool. Do not take it off cool, okay? And you're just gonna let it laminate on itself. So it's gonna take like about, I wanna say about 30 seconds. So just hold the white and just let it laminate itself. This way, if you're not good with lamination, putting a sheet on by yourself or lining it up and you're not good, you can buy a lamination machine as long as it has a cold and a hot feature. I believe they're like 20 bucks at the Scotch brand at Walmart. I could be wrong, don't quote me, but you can get one from there or one from Amazon, wherever you want, and just remove the sheet. See, I haven't let go of the lamination yet because I'm just keeping it straight. Keep it straight all the way till you can. Reach up, hold it back there. Okay, all the way you can. And then let it go. Just nice and flat. Just like that, okay? And we're gonna let it run through the lamination by itself, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. So it's almost done. I'm gonna show this in real time so you guys can see how much it is and make sure that I'm not lying about it. I did it like off screen or something. This is, I think, my favorite pattern for this whole notebook trend. Okay, right here, you see, there is no bubbles anywhere. So that is technique number 1. Okay, let me teach you technique number 2, then I'll teach you guys how to cut this. Technique number 2. So you just need your sheet. I'm using the back part now. You need a whole laminate sheet. So what I do, like I said, I use a weeding tool because I got nails right now. I'm not trying to make my life more difficult than it already is. You're gonna do is you're going to peel the whole laminate sheet off, okay? And then what you're gonna do, I need a squeegee for this. Okay, what you're gonna do is put it centered. What I do is I fold it like this. Okay, hold on. Fold it like this, and then I just gently lay it on top. Okay. In the middle, I always put like a finger or something, grab my squeegee, and go outwards from the middle, okay? Go outwards, okay? Just like that. So this is my preferred technique, but like I said, I have a lot of practice on these, so it's your choice. And I did get a little bubble up there, but it's okay because we're gonna trim that, so it didn't work out. So if you do get a bubble like at the edge, this is perfect for a tutorial. Just pop it and just bubble it out. So that worked out well because I'm gonna slice a little bit of that. So that is how this works, okay? Now, what you need to do next is you need some type of cutting board. I use a Fiskars cutting board. So what you're gonna do, I always start with the front page, okay? So for the front page, what you wanna do is you wanna cut along the line of the edge, okay? Just one edge. So line it up and then slice, okay? Now, for the rest of the 3 edges, you wanna leave about a couple millimeters. So you wanna leave about that much. You can leave a little bit more. If you're like scared, just leave a little bit more. Just like that. Same on the end, just like that. So it should look something like this. Okay, now for the back. This is a common mistake I see a lot of people make. For the back, you are not going to slice this side, okay? You wanna know why? Because if we put on the front, this edge goes here, but now we're flipping our notebook. So which edge is gonna go on this side? This edge. So now we want to make a straight line on this edge, okay? So the furthest edge. So first time you make your nearest cut on your left, and on the back you always make the nearest cut on your right, okay? So I'm just gonna flip it upside down because it's easier for me to see, and slice to all the way to the edge. Same thing, and we're gonna leave about a millimeter or 2 on the edges, okay? Just like this. Just about that much, okay? And just like this. See the bubble that we had made? It's already gone, so there's no problems. Okay, now let me help you, teach you guys how to put this on. This next part, you're gonna need a composition notebook. I get mine from Walmart. I get college and wide ruled. Since this is my personal notebook, I prefer college ruled. College ruled means there's tiny lines. Wide ruled means there's double lines, okay? Let me show you the example of both the notebooks so you know what to tell your customers when they ask you, hey, what is a wide ruled? What is a college ruled? So you could tell the difference. Give me 1 second. Like I said, this is a college ruled and this is a wide ruled. So the difference between both the notebooks are the line space, okay? So let me see. So if you're giving, it just depends on the person using it. Mostly elementary people use wide ruled. High school and above use college. It just depends. I've always liked college. I did not like wide, so it just depends on the person, okay? So that's the difference, wide and colleged, okay? I know you guys probably know this and you're like, hey, why are you giving us dumb information? You never know what somebody knows and what somebody doesn't know. I don't want anybody to be afraid to ask a question. Okay, mid-tutorial disclaimer. I'm not gonna redo this whole tutorial. I print the wrong ones. This was my sample one. This was like the original design I was playing around with when I was showing you guys on live. This was not what I wanted to print. I wanted to print this. So I messed up. Now I just have 2 extra laminate sheets. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. But okay, so let's do this again. That's why it changed color vibrance before you guys all be like, she lied to us. Okay, so let's peel it real fast. Let me teach you. Okay, you can do the same thing. Grab it. Line it. Don't rush it. If you have to, just pick it up. That's why I don't push it down right away. Okay, make sure it's perfectly flat. Okay, and then grab your squeegee. Just like this, slowly. Okay. Oh, if you get a bubble, just peel. This is like my personal, so it doesn't really matter for a bubble. I'm not a big picky about it, but if it's for a customer, squeegee it. Okay. Just like that, all the way to the edges. Okay, and then what I like to do is squeegee the edge also, so it seals it in. Okay, just like that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab, flip on the back, same thing, don't forget to remove the tag. Same thing, so we're putting on this side. That means you're going to flip it and you're gonna peel from the opposite side. Okay, that's because like we're gonna cut this part, so it doesn't matter if there's like a little hole on it. You don't want to mess up the seam, okay? Never mess up the seam if you can. Same thing. Grab, line, Okay, grab your squeegee. Sorry, I keep on forgetting because it's a tutorial that I need to do it properly. Okay, squeegee it. Same thing, grab the edges, up and down, over. Okay, and then what you're gonna do now is you're going to get your Fisker's knife, whatever you got, whatever you're gonna use. You're gonna flip your cover, okay? And what you're gonna do, you can do this two ways. You can do it against the book or you can grab a ruler. I prefer it against the book, so I take the edge like this, I lay it against the notebook, and I move my hand this way, so I lay it, oh sorry, you can't see that. Lay it like this, hold it up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is slice, just like that, okay? And that's gonna peel my piece away, okay? Same thing for the other. So we're gonna do all the sides. Don't worry about the edges, it's okay. Same thing, you're gonna lay your flat like this, and then you're gonna press up. Just along the line, just like that. And you're gonna put it to the side. Same thing here, don't worry about the edges, we'll get there. Same thing, line it up and press again. The best technique is to make sure your book is laying flat against the surface. So if you don't have a glass surface, use a old cutting board or anything you got. There's a little bit I missed. Okay, now what you're gonna do is for the edges, same thing, grab it and slice, okay? Same thing over here, grab it and slice. That, oh, well, forget that, but like, see? Okay, now same thing for the back. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did to the front. So, same thing, grab your Fisker's knife, lay it flat and up and down. I'm gonna get asked this question. I didn't peel that properly. The cutting board is from Hobby Lobby. They're 14 by 14s. They're $7.99. Okay, just like this, same thing. So, like I said, I'm doing all this in real time. I'm not gonna speed up any of this in the video. So if you made this far, congratulations. I don't know how I kept your interest, but thanks for staying around this long. Same thing, just like this, and just like this, okay? Now, oh, we didn't get the edge. This is a good example, perfect. Okay, we didn't get the edge, so what you're gonna do, what I do is I grab the squeegee, just lay it flat, then I hold it, and just slice, just like that, to make sure I got all the edges, okay? Now, I always run my hands just to make sure there's no sticky anywhere, and that, my friends, is how you make a notebook from start to finish. And this is my personal notebook. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for sticking along with me for this long.